Imagine walking into a room, your heart's pounding, your hands are sweaty, and everyone's looking at you. That moment when fear takes over, telling you you're going to mess up, trip over your words, or embarrass yourself. But instead of falling apart, you stand tall, like a king, like Machiavelli. What if you could beat fear using the cold, smart tricks from the master of power? Look, we've all felt this: social anxiety, self-doubt, that punch in the gut feeling that says you're not good enough. It's like a heavy chain pulling you back from who you really are. Maybe it's a job interview, a date, or even just meeting someone new. Your brain goes, what if they judge me? What if I mess it all up? We've felt that same tight feeling in our chest, and I know you have too. But here's the real deal: fear doesn't have to win. Today we're using brutal lessons from Niccolò Machiavelli's book, The Prince, to kill fear and build solid confidence. We'll show you bold, sharp tactics to crush social anxiety, take back control, and own every situation you step into. Stick around, and you'll leave with a game plan to conquer fear like a true master of power. Let's get started. Strike first, fear later. Alright, let's dive into the first bold move to crush fear. Strike first, fear later. Machiavelli understood the rules of power. Never let your enemy go first. In your case, that enemy is fear. That racing heart, the tight stomach, the moment you're standing on the edge of a conversation or in a room full of strangers. You know that feeling, that quick second when anxiety grabs you and whispers, "Don't do it, you'll mess up." But here's what Machiavelli would hammer into your brain: the one who acts first wins. Don't let fear make the rules. Go in strong, go in fast, and take control. Think about it. You're at a networking event, nervous, hands sweating, and your mind is full of, what if they think I'm weird? Most people freeze, start overthinking, and let fear take over. But not you. Not anymore. Machiavelli would tell you to walk straight into that group, put your hand out, and say, "Hey, what's your story?" Boom. You've changed the whole game when you go first. Whether it's starting a chat, asking a question, or making a bold move, you're not running from fear, you're stomping on it. That's real power. That's real control. Why does this actually work? Because action kills overthinking. Every time you pause, your mind fills with doubts, stacking them like bricks and building a wall between you and what you want. But if you act right away, say, "Forget it," and jump in, you knock that wall down before it even gets built. And science agrees. Taking quick action, even a small one, helps calm anxiety by training your brain to focus on doing, not worrying. You know, Machiavelli would love that. He'd say, why sit and wait for fear when you can hit it first and walk away like a king? Here's how to do it. Next time you're in one of those moments, like talking to someone at a bar, speaking up at work, or asking for a raise, don't wait. Pick one small move to start things off. Try this. Smile, look them in the eye, and say something simple like, "Hey, I overheard what you said. What's your opinion on it?" It doesn't need to be perfect, it just needs to come first. I once saw a guy at a business event, super nervous, walk up to a top CEO and say, "I admire your work. What's one thing you'd tell someone new trying to break into your field?" That one bold question, it got him a mentor. One move, 1 second. Total control. This isn't about having no fear, it's about moving faster than fear. Every time you go first, you're teaching yourself to lead. You're telling everyone around you, and yourself, "I'm not waiting for approval." That kind of sharp, bold energy gets noticed. This isn't just a tip, it's a whole mindset. So the next time fear steps in your way, think like Machiavelli. Strike first, move fast, and watch fear fall apart. Stick with me, because we've still got 3 powerful tactics left that'll turn you into someone fear can't even touch. Up next, we build an unshakable fortress in your mind. Appearance anxiety when you think they see what you hate. Let's talk about something most people don't admit out loud. Appearance anxiety. That sinking feeling when you're about to enter a room and all you can think about is how you look. Is my skin bad? Do I look weird when I talk? Are they staring at my flaws? This is the silent battle millions fight every day. And here's the truth most won't tell you. What you think they're judging is usually what you can't accept. We project our insecurities onto others. We assume they see what we hate in ourselves, but they don't. Most people are too focused on their own doubts to be dissecting yours. They're in their own mental war, just like you. Appearance anxiety makes us shrink. It steals our voice, our posture, our presence. And Machiavelli would warn us, he who hesitates gives power to others. If you walk into a room already apologizing for how you look, you've lost before you've even spoken. But here's the shift. You don't need to look perfect, you need to own the space. That means walking in without explaining yourself, not fidgeting, not hiding behind your phone or your sleeves. Look up, breathe deep, speak slow. Because when your energy says, I belong here, people believe you, even if you're nervous, even if your shirt isn't perfect, even if your face isn't flawless. Confidence doesn't come from your looks, it comes from your presence. And presence is built by action, not by sitting there overthinking every angle of your face. Here's the truth, no one ever dominated the world by being pretty, but many have ruled it by being undeniable. So next time you feel that appearance anxiety creeping in, remember this. You don't need to fix your face, you need to fix your focus. Command the moment, not with perfection, but with power. Build your fortress of confidence. Machiavelli knew that no ruler survives without a stronghold, a place so solid that no enemy, no matter how fierce, can break through. In your battle against fear, that stronghold is your mind. Social anxiety wants to storm your gates, make you doubt yourself, make you shrink. But you're not some defenseless village. You're building a fortress so strong that fear bounces off like a pebble. This is about arming your mind with habits that make you bulletproof, so you walk into any situation ready to dominate. Here's the deal. Fear loves to creep in when you're unprepared, whispering lies like you're not good enough or everyone's judging you. Most people let those thoughts run wild, tearing them down. Not you. Machiavelli would tell you to fortify your mind like a castle, with walls made of unshakable belief in yourself. How? By training your brain every single day to fight back. This isn't about hoping you'll feel confident. It's about building it, brick by brick, until nothing can shake you. Start with this. Talk to yourself like a king. Every morning, look in the mirror and say, I'm in charge. I decide how this day goes. Sounds cheesy? It's not. It's rewiring your brain. Science shows that positive self-talk cuts anxiety and boosts performance. I used to doubt myself before big moments, but when I started telling myself, you've got this, no one's better than you, it was like a switch flipped. Suddenly, that nervous energy wasn't fear, it was power. Try it. Say it like you mean it, and watch how it changes you. Next, visualize your victory. Before any big moment, a date, a speech, a tough talk, close your eyes and picture yourself nailing it. See yourself walking in, head high, voice steady, everyone hanging on your words. Machiavelli planned every move like a chess master. You're doing the same. That's not magic, that's strategy. You're programming your mind to expect success. Finally, stack small wins. Every day, do one thing that scares you just a little. Say hi to a stranger, share an idea in a meeting, or even just stand taller. These tiny victories are the bricks of your fortress. Each one makes you stronger, proving to yourself that fear can't stop you. I started doing this. Small challenges every day, and within weeks, I went from dreading social events to walking in like I owned the place. You're not just fighting fear, you're building a version of yourself that's untouchable. This is your fortress. It's not built in a day, but every word you say to yourself, every victory you picture, every small step you take, it's another brick making you stronger. Machiavelli would look at you and say, that's a ruler. So start today. Speak like you're unstoppable, visualize your wins, stack your victories, build that fortress and let fear try to get in. It won't stand a chance. We're not done yet. 2 more tactics are coming to make you a force no fear can stop. Next, we're talking about turning fear itself into your weapon. Dominate the inner narrative before they do. Before you walk into that room, before anyone speaks, there's already a voice inside your head, whispering doubts, spinning worst-case scenarios. They'll laugh at you, you'll mess up, they're judging every move. But here's the truth. Social anxiety doesn't begin with them. It begins with you. You let their opinion take the throne in your mind before they've even opened their mouths. You give them power before they've earned it. You surrender the battlefield before the first move. Machiavelli would call that a fatal mistake. He understood that all battles begin in perception. The real war isn't in the room, it's in your thoughts. It's in the story you tell yourself before anyone else can. And here's where it shifts. The strong don't wait for validation, they command it. They walk into the room like they already belong. They speak like others are lucky to listen, not because they're arrogant, because they've already won the battle inside. So ask yourself, who's writing your story? Is it your fear or your strategy? Let's flip the script. Next time you feel your mind racing, pause. Then speak to yourself like you're the king, like you're in control. Tell yourself, they're watching me because I carry weight. They're quiet because I made them curious. They don't intimidate me. I command the room. Because here's the cold truth. People react based on the energy you walk in with. If you see yourself as nervous, they'll treat you like you're weak. But if you act like power, they'll feel it. You don't need to be perfect, you just need to control the inner story before it controls you. That's what Machiavelli would do. Before they judge you, you've already chosen your role. Leader, challenger, dominator. Remember, he who frames the narrative controls the outcome. And if you don't control it, someone else will. Don't give them that chance. Command attention with bold presence. This isn't just about talking. It's about owning every space you step into. With this tactic, you walk in and the whole vibe shifts, because you've got presence that hits hard. Here's the deal, your body talks louder than your words. Slouch, dodge eye contact or whisper, and you're screaming, "I'm scared." But stand tall, look people dead in the eye and speak clear. Now you're saying, "I run this." It's not just how others see you, it changes how you feel inside. Studies show that when you hold a powerful pose, your brain flips a switch. You feel tougher, calmer, ready. It's like a cheat code to trick fear into leaving you alone. Here's the deal, your body talks louder than your words. Slouch, dodge eye contact or whisper, and you're screaming, "I'm scared." But stand tall, look people dead in the eye and speak clear. Now you're saying, "I run this." It's not just how others see you, it changes how you feel inside. Studies show that when you hold a powerful pose, your brain flips a switch. You feel tougher, calmer, ready. It's like a cheat code to trick fear into leaving you alone. How do you pull it off? Start with your stance. Pull your shoulders back, lift your chin, stand like you're unbreakable. Fear hates that. Then, eyes. Lock on like you're not afraid of a thing. Steady, not creepy. Next, your voice. Slow it down, make it loud enough to fill the space, like every word's a punch. Add some hand moves, point, wave, whatever feels natural, to back it up. I used to hunch over at parties, barely mumbling. Then I stood up straight, looked around, spoke up. People noticed, you will too. Don't feel bold yet? Doesn't matter. Act it first. Pretend you're that person who's never rattled. Stand big, talk strong, and soon you won't be pretending. That's your power. Act tough, and the real toughness shows up. Next time you're facing a crowd, a job interview, anything, use your body like it's armor. Wear it proud. You're not here to blend in, you're here to stand out. Straighten up, meet their gaze, let your voice carry. Fear can't hang when you show up like this. One more tactic's coming, so stick around. You're on your way to unstoppable. Exploit the weakness of fear. Here's the truth. Fear's power comes from tricking you into thinking it's unbeatable. It's that voice saying, they'll laugh at you, or you're gonna bomb this. But guess what? That voice is full of it. It's just noise, not facts. Think about a time you were scared to talk to someone, maybe a crush or a boss, and you did it anyway. Did the world end? Nope. You survived, and probably felt like a badass after. That's because fear's weak when you call its bluff. Find the weakness, strike it, and take control. So, how do you do this? First, name the fear. Seriously, call it out like it's a punk you're about to school. Is it, I'll sound stupid if I speak up? Write it down or say it out loud. This is just my brain freaking out about nothing. Naming it shrinks it. Psychology proves that labeling your emotions cuts their power in half. We used to get sweaty just thinking about pitching ideas at work. Then we started saying, this is just nerves, not a death sentence, and it was like pulling the plug on fear's power trip. Next, crush fear with cold logic or a sharp edge. Ask yourself, what's the worst that can happen? Someone doesn't like your idea? Fine, move on. Their opinion doesn't define you. Or wield humor like a blade. I knew someone who froze at parties, dreading small talk. He started tossing out bold, playful lines. Is this the cool kids table, or can I join? People grinned, the tension broke, and fear had no answer. Logic and humor are weapons fear can't counter. Machiavelli would nod in approval. Exploit the weakness and the battle's yours. Every time you unmask fear's bluff, you grow stronger. Try this today. When anxiety hits, name it. Say, you're just a loud thought, not reality. Then strike. Ask what's really at stake, or throw in a bold quip to shift the vibe. I saw someone once, trembling before a tough crowd, say, all right, I'm nervous, but let's make this interesting. What's the wildest thing you've seen today? The room lit up, and they owned it. That's you, spotting fear's weakness and turning it into your triumph. You're not battling a titan, you're dismantling a fraud. Fear's only as strong as you let it be. Rip through its lies, wield logic or humor, and claim your power. One final tactic awaits to make you a force no fear can touch. Stay with me. Call to action. You've got the tools now. 4 ruthless tactics straight from Machiavelli's playbook to crush fear and own any moment. You're not the same person who started this video. You're ready to move fast, build your inner strength, outsmart fear's lies, and command every room with a presence that demands respect. This isn't just about beating anxiety, it's about becoming someone who walks through life unstoppable. Like a force no one can ignore. Think about where you could be a month from now. Picture yourself walking into that scary situation, a new job, a big talk, a social event, and feeling ready. Not because fear's gone, but because you've got the power to shove it aside. Now it's your turn. You're not stuck anymore. You've got a plan. Start today. Pick one tactic, maybe it's acting first or standing tall, and use it. Right now, say to yourself, I'm done letting fear win. Then go do something bold. Talk to someone new, share an idea, own your space. Every step you take builds a stronger you. Machiavelli didn't wait for permission to change the game, and neither should you. You're the ruler of your life now. Act like it. Don't let this moment slip. Hit that like button if you're ready to fight fear. Share this with someone who needs it. And drop a comment telling me one thing you'll do today to own your fears. Subscribe for more ways to level up your life. You've got this. Go out there and rule.